Hi, I'm Scott Engel, Managing Director of RotoExperts.com. I am the king. I am fantasy. And in this week's Fantasy 5, we got 5 spotlight starters. 5 guys that I want to talk about who are very interesting for your starting lineup for various reasons. Bryce Brown broke onto the scene last week with a huge game on Monday Night Football. A lot of people concerned about whether he can do it again with Nick Foles at quarterback. But against Dallas, I think he can do it. Dallas has some issues at linebacker they need to deal with. Bryce Brown, very versatile, hits the hole hard. I think he's going to be a strong top 10 fantasy start this week. If you have him, you must start him. Ryan Broyles of the Detroit Lions coming on as a number 2 receiver, that long-needed number 2 wide receiver opposite Calvin Johnson. I like him against the Indianapolis Colts. If you got a wide receiver 3 hole to fill, use Ryan Broyles this week. A lot of people having problems at tight end, so I'm going to give you 2 names this week. Mercedes Lewis of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ever since Chad Henne took over at quarterback, he's made Mercedes Lewis relevant again to the point where Lewis is a must-start over guys like Jermichael Finley and Antonio Gates. Who would have thunk it? And if you're really, really struggling, Ben Watson against the Oakland Raiders. People, it's the Oakland Raiders. They're terrible. Ben Watson can get in the end zone. If you're absolutely desperate and you're scratching for a tight end, and a lot of people are, I'd use Ben Watson over Antonio Gates. I'd use Ben Watson over Vernon Davis. It's not crazy. We're not talking about names anymore. It's not draft day. If you need some help on defense, and some people do, use the New York Jets. Why? Because the Jets face Arizona at home in what could be one of the ugliest games of not only the week, but maybe the year, maybe the century. Ryan Lindley at quarterback for the Cardinals. Look, either defense in that game, the Jets or Arizona, is going to be useful. So there's your 5 spotlight starts for this week. And don't forget, play fantasy football for a great cause on the RotoExperts.com homepage, rotoexperts.com/fantasy cares.